No, you're good. So I was informed that there's a police report that states that I filmed, and I just wanted to
You filmed what?
it says I filmed at a school, which isn't true, but it was stated to me that there's a police report saying I did. So I just, Renee Goche. Yeah, she said that I filmed in public and at a school, and there's a police report, so.
What's your date of birth?
March 21st, 1986. And it's RENE.
Were you told when this report was filed?
No, but I think it's last year. Why, is there a lot of reports?
I can't give out any of that information.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, did you talk to police at Walmart in Lancaster?
Oh, that's recently, yeah.
That's the last I got.
The RCMP?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Okay, maybe I can give you a. Yeah, but okay, but do you have anything like before that though?
Well, I can't give you any information on files we do have.
Okay.
Specifically from another agency, you would have to talk to them.
No, I think it's from one of your Victoria Esquimalt or like a Esquimalt people.
Well, if it
Yeah, I'm guessing August 23rd, 2023. I understand that you can't give any info about other police departments.
No, that would have been over a year ago, and if there was a problem, police would have talked to you.
Okay, but well, there is a problem, and
It's not a problem if it was a report from a year ago.
but it's being brought up now to me by a doctor.
Well, if he wants any information, he can request it from us under the Freedom of Information Act. But if there was a file and it was cleared, then obviously there's no problem.
What do you mean cleared?
Well, cleared as unfounded or non-reportable. If there was something to it or charges would have been laid, the police would have contacted you.
I understand, but I think this happened across the street at the rec center, and it was a complaint made, and one of your police officers showed up on August 23rd.
Yeah, if he talked to you and he didn't arrest you, then it's concluded.
Great, but now a year later, a psychiatrist is bringing up a police report saying that I'm filming in public.
There's no
And
law against filming in public, providing you do not use it for personal gain.
yeah, and that was like kind of the conversation between me and the officer, that I wasn't doing anything illegal. But the police report says that I filmed at a school, which doesn't sound good, right?
Well, unless there's proof, he can only go by what he is told. And if he deemed that there was nothing going on, then he would have let you go with maybe just a warning. But if you were not arrested and charged, then there was no problem.
I understand that. But a year later, it's getting brought up as like one of 10 main points that it's almost like police have been trying to put blame on me.
No.
Long story short,
If they were putting blame on you and had evidence, they would have pursued charges.
ma'am, police have taken away my class 1 license that I've had since I was 18. So over 20 years. I don't have a BC driver's license because of police right now.
We do not have the power to take away license. We can only recommend it to the superintendent of motor vehicle. They're the ones that revoke licenses.
Okay. Either I have really bad luck or so to get my license back,
You would have to apply to the superintendent of motor vehicle.
and I'm in the process of doing that.
Yeah, then it's entirely up to them. We have nothing to do with that.
And it's taken a year for me to get mental health assessment because I was deemed paranoid by a Esquimalt department here, which isn't true. And I've proven that it's not true. So now the psychiatrist has now said that I'm stressed. I'm not paranoid anymore, I'm stressed. And there's concerns, whatever that means. And I see Dr. Nielsen in a Esquimalt medical clinic on Tuesday, this Tuesday coming up, to talk about me seeing a psychiatrist last week. But that 1 hour session, like I said again, she brought up that I'm filming at schools, which isn't true. So
I don't know where she would have got that in.
she said that, I have the recording, she specifically said that there's a police report that I'm filming at schools.
Yeah, but we would not have called her and told her.
Well, how does she know then?
Somebody else would have told her.
That's,
It wouldn't be us.
but she said there's a police report. So, okay, so how can I get the police report from August 23rd?
You can request it under the Freedom of Information Act.
Which you said. And if I'm new to that, how do I go about doing that?
You can go online to our website, or I can give you a form.
Okay. I can fill out the form here and give it to you?
Well, it'll have to go downtown to our FOI office.
Okay, and they review it.
Yeah.
Sorry to be
Oh, no, that's
I'm-
quite all right.
I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience.
There you go. Just fill that out and either mail it to our headquarters or take it down.
Take it down where?
850 Caledonia.
Is that the court?
No, that's
No.
our police station. That's our.
Oh, that's the one by the arena. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Take up all your time.
That's what I'm here for.
Thanks for coming. You too.
Hello.
Hey, I spoke with an officer on August 23rd. VicPD 584.
Hang on, 1 second.
Here's my identification.
Okay. 584
Yes, sir.
in August.
23rd.
Okay.
And I'm guessing it's that date, but someone of importance, a professional, brought up that they read about a police report. And I think it's about this interaction. And I'm curious on,
I'm not sure what event are you talking about? What's the issue? Can you specify what the issue is?
I think about this officer's police report.
Okay. What is the report about? Let me rephrase.
What was the crime?
What happened?
I don't know. Could you guys tell me?
I don't think so. Are you involved in it?
Yeah.
You are a subject of that report?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a police file at all?
No. I just have a video of the interaction of the officer.
Okay, so it's a VicPD officer interacting with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that was Officer 584, and it was August 23rd.
Yes, sir.
Can I see the video?
I don't.
Let's grab his name, his date of birth, and we'll run him and see if the file pops up for him.
Okay.
I didn't hear any of
Your
that.
name and
Sorry.
your date of birth. You said you don't have a file number. You don't know it.
I don't know it. No. There's it's March. He has it, I think. I caught you guys at a good time. You're not busy. I try to get here like somewhat early.
Okay, that's yours, keep it.
Thank you.
They're gonna look it up, and we'll see how we can
Thank you, sir.
try and help you.
Hello, sir. Please specify what happened that day, so we can narrow it down a bit more.
You can't find that August 23rd, the police report?
There's nothing that hits that day specifically.
I mean, August 23rd, like 1 year ago, I literally had the video of the guy.
Okay, and what was the situation about?
Filming.
Oh, like you were filming?
Well, I was filming for my protection, yeah.
Okay. Why did the officer approach you?
Well, he said that there was a complaint. Story of my life. It's just it starts off by, there's like a complaint. He comes up to my window. He asks me, hey, so what's going on today? And then right off, like within like 30 seconds, he's like, so you know it's okay to film? He's like, you know that, you're filming me now. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I didn't go into details on why.
Okay. And when you said he came up to you saying that there was a complaint, what was the complaint of you filming, or?
I think so.
You think so? Okay.
It was, yeah, there wasn't really much said.
Okay.
He was asking like a bunch of questions and I wasn't very cooperative, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't really go into like why.
Okay.
Cause it's hard to prove what I'm like, or like why. I know that's kind of confusing, but.
Yeah, I'm just trying to piece everything together now because I'm trying to help you at best of my ability right now. I'm just trying to see why that officer came up to you in the first place. So, like, if there was kind of a complaint, I was wondering what kind of complaint was brought up.
Yeah, and I would like to know. I'm not too sure, to tell you the truth, sir.
Gotcha.
He maybe, I'm not sure his exact words. Maybe it was a concern. Maybe it was a complaint. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
And I'm only assuming it's because of filming. And I think that's the only time that might fit what is going on in my life.
Okay. Do you mind me asking you what you were filming that day?
Yeah, I was investigating. So I live in my car.
Yeah.
And I was in the back seat and I was attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was investigating on who was around while that happened. And I'm pretty sure linked on this video, posted on social media, is an interaction or like filming a lady that was parked next to me.
Gotcha.
But nothing of like that was like said or nothing. And it's all like transparent, it's all online.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Because I
fair
post everything online.
Yeah.
And there was no like malicious intent or nothing like that.
enough. Yeah.
Because I think that's one of his questions now that I reviewed the video last night.
Yeah. Okay.
But I literally just filmed and then went back in my car. Like there wasn't no.
Gotcha. Where were you at that time when the whole filming and then the whole interaction with that officer?
It's Esquimalt Recreation because I was parking in their parking lot
Okay.
during that time for like a safe place to park.
Yeah. Okay. If I can like kind of summarize what we're talking about is that you live in your vehicle. You got assaulted, correct?
I was.
Or there was a situation that happened, and then you went back to the scene. You tried to like record the whole surrounding.
Yeah, I just got out of my car and looked around.
Yeah.
And like recorded and then got back in my car.
And then that officer came up to you and was,
Like-
was telling you about you were filming and all that kind of stuff.
Shortly after, yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, it's not obviously you're allowed to film, but he was just kind of like question marks. He's like, why?
Okay. And when you're at the Esquimalt Rec Center. Was that the one right beside with the kids swimming park, like water park kind of thing?
There is a water park there. Yeah.
Okay. I think again, I'm not assuming things. It's just my own thinking. Is that I think that officer was just concerned that there was a water park there and that it's usually abnormal for people to film there. So I'm assuming he was probably expressing his concerns. I'm sure he wasn't targeting you. It's just that obviously when you had your phone out and you were recording of the environment you were in, I think that just threw him off.
I didn't record the environment.
Yeah. You just.
I recorded the parking lot.
Yeah.
And there's a thing where I've been trying to chase like good air quality. If you can look at my face, I had this like red mark around my face, which seems kind of odd, right? It's because I wear a respirator for years, 24/7. So it sounds kind of out there, right? Yeah. But I don't have a scar in the middle of my nose, and it's quite painful, as you might can see, right? So it's really hard to talk to you about it or talk to this officer about it on like, so how do you prove being attacked in a certain way, right? It's really tough, right? So like a lot of events have been happening since then. This happened like a year ago, right? It's happened a long time ago. So my BC driver's license was taken away and I was labeled paranoid. So since then, I've proven that I'm not paranoid with evidence and with a local professional admitting everything I'm saying is true. So now I just had like a sit down with a psychiatrist last week because it's taken like part 2 of 2 for updated mental health assessment with like my doctor. And now Dr. Corbin at the CARES clinic, because I guess that's the only place you can go, like, do a mental health assessment. She's changed the paranoid to stressed. Okay. So I then go back to my doctor this Tuesday to talk about whatever her interpretation was with her hour like discussion, to try to get my BC driver's license back. But last week, she specifically mentioned near the end of our conversation, she said that she was going through police reports and that she said that I was filming in public and filming at a school, which sounds pretty sketch. And even your concern just now on saying, hey, there's a kid's water park behind you and you're filming, you know, so that's not what I was doing. I'm not filming at a school or filming. I'm looking for a safe place to park. And I even changed my like sleeping schedule to be during the daytime to where it's like high flow and like lots of people around, so I can just sleep like with my respirator on and have good air quality. So I know it sounds a lot like I'm just trying to like dig myself and prove that I'm not paranoid. So she's supposed to do this updated mental health assessment, and then someone's bringing it to her attention, and now people are saying that I'm filming at a school, which is like the creepiest shit you can say about a dude. So well, like that's not good, right?
Well, obviously it doesn't sound good.
Exactly.
Well, I can assure you that interaction that you had with the officer, there's no file of that. Because it seems like he just had like just a friendly conversation with you. There was no police action that he took. It was just kind of like you and I having this conversation right now. So for sure, there's nothing to do with that officer and accusing you of filming at a school or whatnot. So hopefully that answers that question for that day.
Okay, and I was at Esquimalt yesterday at the police department, like a small little nook in the basement there. And that's kind of what the lady said. She says that if there was an issue like a year ago, the officer would have brought it up to you. Because right? And she said that she didn't see a file number. But she also said that someone obviously brought it to the psychiatrist's attention about this police report. So if you guys can't find anything, and that lady yesterday can't find anything, then who's spreading this?
You might have to talk to a psychiatrist about it, and hopefully she can narrow it down a bit more for you. Because on our end, that's
like where did you read this lady? Kind of thing.
You're going to have to talk to her about it. Okay.
Okay.
Does that answer most of your question, though, Roger?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, good luck with everything. I wish the best. I wish you get your license back and get you back on the road. Alrighty.
Thanks for your patience.
No worries. You have a wonderful day.
Take care.